welcome to Substack.coach. So I have something to share today. Substack just updated its site design layouts. At least it was just updated for me, and I've seen some articles and things about this already, so maybe they've been in a process of slowly updating it for different areas at a time. But I just got access to this yesterday, so I'm really excited to show you all the new ways that you can play around with the layouts of your site to make it look just amazing. I love the changes, and I love the added flexibility of the layouts because it's been pretty basic for a while. So this is pretty exciting, and I'm going to just jump right into showing you. So I put mine kind of back to my old layout just so that I could start with the way it is. So this is the old newspaper layout, which is still definitely accessible. And I have a pinned post in the center, a couple of older posts, and this bottom section here I have set up as groups. So I have my Willow and Rose section kind of highlighted at the top, and then my recent posts. And on the right is kind of the basic, title and description, recommendations, services. This is kind of one of the layouts that we're all used to. You could also do a grid here of just recent posts, and you could also do a list as well. And of course, this could be a feature post, and it could also be a, okay, so it's newspaper. It's newspaper right now. It could also be magazine. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so let's jump over to the dashboard and look at the new layouts. And I'm going to just move that down there. Okay, so here we are in settings, and the layouts are now under basics. We'll just wait for the dogs to stop barking. Alex will have to cut this part out. So here we are under settings, and layouts used to be under, or site design used to be under website, but it's now under basics. So if we just scroll down, there's publication name, short description, and then site design is the next item. So we're going to click the customize button. And so now my hero section is newspaper, and now the bottom part is called the body, and you can do basic or advanced. So I'm going to change my layout to feature, and it's going to have my pinned welcome to Fierce and Free post. And the basic settings are the same. I have groups. You can do list, which is this. You can do grid, which looks like that. But you can now do advanced, which is so cool. Okay, so for advanced, I can have posts. I can have, okay, so I already set this up. Okay, I'm gonna remove everything first. Remove that. Okay, there we go. And let's remove that. Okay, so get started by adding a content block. So this is what we're going to do. So we've got a blank slate, and I've changed the top to just a feature, the hero. So we're going to add a block, and we can add a list of posts with custom sidebar options, a grid of posts with custom sidebar options, a feature, choose a tag or a section to highlight, or a subscribe, add a call to action to subscribe. So I'm going to do a feature first because I really like my my Willow and Rose section, and I'm going to change this to section Willow and Rose. So now this is just featuring my Willow and Rose site, but I don't like the way this has like the two pictures that are the same, so I'm actually going to change this from feature. I'm going to remove that, and let's add a grid. And instead of recent posts, we're going to do sections, willow and rose. Aha, so now we can do 2 rows. I could do 3 rows, which I can't quite fill, or I can do 1 row, just like that. So I'm going to do 2 rows. I like the way that looks. And I'm not going to add right or left columns. I like the 4 across, so that's really cool. I'm so glad that's optional now. I think that's really cool. And we're going to add another block. This time I'm going to do a feature, and I'm going to leave it as recent posts. So now I have, of course, my most recent post is going to be in several places, but that's okay. I have my feature post at the top, which is my pinned, then my willow and rose section, and then my recent posts, which is a feature look. And that means that the most recent post is here. I think she's just beautiful. And then going in reverse chronological on the right hand side here. So now we're going to add another block just because. And this time I'm going to do a list because I haven't done a list yet. So that's pretty, blank and empty. So this time let's add some columns. So to the left column, let's add, let's see what happens if we add newsletters. Coming soon. Okay, that's dumb. Let's try something else. I'm going to add my links there. So there's my YouTube channel, which you guys are watching this on, and my websites. So that's cool. Now let's add another one. Let's add my podcast here. Coming soon. Okay. I'm going to add that somewhere else. Let's do the top posts. We're going to really fill this up. There we go. And just for fun, let's add, so that was the left column. Now we're going to add to the right column. This is going to look really busy. Let's do a subscribe first. There we go. It has my logo, fierce and free, my short description, and a subscribe bar. So that's pretty cool. And let's add recommendations. That seems like a good idea. Cool. And I'm going to add that podcast on the bottom there, just so that we have like everything possible. And let's move me out of the way here. All right. So that looks pretty cool. I'm going to actually just save that, and then I'm going to go to the home page so we can see what it looks like full size. All right. So let's move me way up here. Here we are on the home page, and we've got my pinned welcome post, and then we have my beautiful section, which now fills up the full page instead of just being squished in the middle. And below that, we have my recent posts, and there's no heading here, which actually I kind of like that. It just flows really nicely. And then below, we have a list. So because I have all these sections now my recent posts, my archives show all the way back to November, which is pretty cool. And I've got my links here. I should add a link to Willow and Rose on Spotify. That would be cool. And then my top post. And on this side, I have this will have a subscribe bar under it if you're not subscribed. Because I'm subscribed, I'm assuming that's why it doesn't actually show. And then recommendations, and I added my podcast here, so that's pretty cool. If I click that, what happens? Okay, it goes to my most recent article voiceover, which is what I actually export to podcasts right now. Which might be another video I should do. How to start a podcast just using your voiceovers from your articles, because that's pretty cool too. All right, so anyway, there is a quick rundown of the new layouts, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have fun playing around with it. This is just so cool. I mean, this looks really busy, but you know what? I'm going to leave it up for now because it's just fun. So have a great afternoon, evening, day, wherever you are in the world, and until next time, we'll see you later.